Couple of minutes is sort of a little bit beyond the classic elevator pitch, which is 30 seconds. You know, there's the social pitch, which is you meet somebody in a bar and you just want to casually tell them what you do because you think there could be a referral opportunity. And then there's the, you know, one of the things that we would work on with you is developing what I call a 10-page pitch. So this is the sort of 10 to 15 minutes when you're at the front end of a big pitch that you're going in for a big piece of work. And you're able to weave in your values and beliefs and connect emotionally with the client along with your differentiation through your methodology, through what you stand for, and the whole gambit, right? So, but underlying your pitch, right? So there's a whole art and science to delivering a great pitch. Underlying your pitch, though, the fundamental question is what's your value proposition? Because until you nail that, then you can put your pitch to one side, right? So what we're actually going to get you to do is have a look at the value proposition. So I'm just going to share a little bit of input around this. Chunking up unique value proposition used to be called unique selling points. It's moved on. I'm sure there'll be a new three-letter acronym for them in a few years' time. But what does uniqueness mean? Because for a lot of people, unique is a really difficult thing to achieve. The key thing is it's perceived by clients as being owned by your firm. It's perceived as being different, and it's what you are famous for. And therefore you need to be able to support this through clients' references, case studies, and so on. And in an ideal world, you would be the published reference point for this unique positioning, okay? This is, again, further reinforcement. If you're going to be published and recognized for this particular area of uniqueness, then you can't afford to diversify into too many things until you've built yourself up a nice pyramid and you're ready to move on to the next one. Okay, so in terms of value, a lot of people will talk, I mean the funniest one I think I've heard in terms of ROI, right, which is return on investment, is to try and avoid having to make a financial calculation for the impact of the work that we do. We work out return on inspiration. I think that's probably the funniest one I've heard. The fact is, if I'm buying your services, I'm paying in pounds. And if I'm going to get a return, I want to get a return in pounds. So again, this is another area it is possible to do, even in intangible services, to understand where's my financial return coming down the line and how am I going to measure that. Now, in some cases, it's not what the customer needs or wants, and it's not what they buy, because they recognize they need your service and they're not so worried about it. But in the majority of cases, particularly where the average transaction value increases and you're selling bigger programs, then there's a business case required and a return on investment hurdle rates to exceed. So we need to understand how to quantify value, and then you need to be clear about what your proposition is and how you deliver it and what's special about your methodology.